Hey, this is also from the Cocktails Podcast, back with another MOTU Monday video here on YouTube. Today we're looking at another of the Masterverse figures from the Revolution series, season, I guess. Today we're going to be looking at Battle Armor He-Man. So we'll take a look at this guy in just a second. Alright, we're back, and before we take a look at the figure in the box, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you know when a video like this comes up, which will be on a Monday from MOTU Monday. Be sure to go to our website, www.cracktaskboss.com. The website's the place to go for all things you need to know, like links to our social media. Our podcast, which comes out live every Monday on YouTube at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Check it out, comment, and we might read your comments on the show. Check that out every Monday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube live episodes. You can also check out our sponsor, Toy Hacks, at toyhacks.com. For all your repro label needs, go to toyhacks.com. Every month we have a contest to give away a $5 coupon to Toy Hacks, so be sure to check that out when we post something on our page. Be sure to comment it so then we can pick it, and hopefully you win that $5 to toyhacks.com. We also have Amazon wish list on our page. If you felt so generous as to get us something from that wish list, then we would do a video like this, give you a shout out, say thank you, and show everyone what you got us. Of course, there's no pressure to do that, but if you wanted to, that would be awesome and much appreciated. We also have memberships to this YouTube channel. For 99 cents a month, you can become a YouTube channel member. You can click that join button below, and I'll put a link in the description as well, and it helps out the podcast and helps us do all the things we need to do here on the show. You get special emojis, super chats, super thanks, and all that good stuff. And then, of course, check out our links to our bios, merch, and much, much more at www.cracktaskboss.com. All right, like I said earlier, we're continuing on with the Masterverse figures, this time with the Revolution figures, which was season 2 of the show. That was on Netflix. I think it's out on DVD now. You can buy both seasons, which is pretty awesome. I think there's only going to be 2 seasons. I don't think there's going to be a 3rd season. I think it's pretty much done. But yeah, so I'll pick. I think I got this for Christmas, birthday, sometime a while ago. It's been in my tote to open, and so we're finally opening it now. It's pretty cool artwork on the front. A couple of things I noticed right away. We have a little spirit of Grayskull. So we have Grayskull down here, and you got the spirit of Grayskull up there, which is kind of cool. Good picture of He-Man there, and some Eternian guards behind him. He's getting ready to go into battle. There's Andra, and that'll come into play in just a little bit here when I read the backstory. And of course, we have some shots on the back as well of him in action, and there's some shadow beasts. That would be cool if we got some shadow beasts at some point in time. Mattel, talking to you. Of course, we get a good shot of He-Man there, looking very heroic, and there's a shot of him as well with the battle armor on it as well. So there he is. Battle armor He-Man, the most powerful armor in the universe. While without his sword of power, He-Man receives help from Andra, who creates the impressive battle armor for extra protection during combat. So in the show, he is getting his power sword fixed by Orko and Gwildor. So he needs some like extra protection. So Andra, who's like a man-at-arms basically, crafts this battle armor for him. Puts it on, gets on Battlecat, and they go out and go do some adventures and stuff like that. Of course, he has his axe now instead of the sword. So we have a power axe, I guess. But yeah. They also do include, it looks like a little, like his regular, I want to say gauntlet. It's not gauntlet. It's like his harness, his power harness, which technically that's where his power came from and not the sword, but whatever. It's fine. But yeah, looks great. Love the artwork on this also. So yeah, there's Andra leading the troops. So let's take a look at Battle Armor He-Man here. Just looking at, there's some paint on him. All right, so here he is. Of course, they did a new head sculpt for him, which is I don't know. Is it okay? It's not as he's not as smiley as he was in the first version of this Revelation He-Man, but it's not too bad, I guess. The armor looks very cool. Of course, you can replace this piece. You'd have to take out all his armor to replace the piece if you want it like battle damage across, which would be kind of cool. Nowhere to put his sword, of course, because he doesn't have his power sword. It also doesn't come with the power sword because in the show he didn't have the power sword, so why would they give him a power sword? The thing I was looking at earlier was this little spot of paint on the back, but it's on the back, so I mean, that's one gripe, I guess. Otherwise, it looks mainly like a He-Man should. He's got, his gauntlet. This is more of a gold color, I guess, instead of yellow. It was a yellow before. It's kind of more of a golden type of color. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it looks like these just pop off, and then you can put the other stuff on. It looks like they gave him a little wash on his hair as well, a little brown wash to kind of dirty it up. He did come with, of course, this axe, which looks really cool. Very cool looking. It's got looks like chips on it, like he was in battle, which I thought was kind of a nice touch. Yeah, very cool looking axe. Double-sided battle axe. Yeah. He does come with a couple fists. Extra. His hand sculpts are just 2 fists, so he can fist bump himself. And like I said before, he has the harness, the kind of the classic He-Man harness, if you want to put that on him instead of the battle armor, which, I mean, you have a battle armor He-Man. You would keep the armor on him, I would assume. But to each his own. So we get a new version of this with the H on it. And of course, we get another piece of the battle armor breakaway section. On the vintage, you would push it and it flips over. It flips over twice, so really they should have included a second piece with like the 2 cuts on it. That's kind of a little nitpicky as well, I guess, but to keep it accurate, they should have had at least another piece of this with like 2 slashes, because it was, like the vintage. Keep it vintage, keep it consistent with that, I guess. But otherwise, it looks great. I'll probably put the slashed part. I always like that, when it's battle armor. Plus, on the vintage one, it always flipped over to the other one anyway. It never stayed on that first one because you had to turn it. The 2 slashes was like the final roll on the battle armor, and it always went to that one. It like defaulted to that one. So I'll just probably put it as a slash, just because it's, I don't know, that means he actually did some battle. He was in battle, But otherwise, it looks good. I mean, it's another He-Man to add. They did some looks like wash on his boots as well, kind of brown wash. You kind of see a black wash or something on it to make it a little dirtier as well. But yeah, head sculpt is it's different. I probably it'll probably grow on me, I think. It's a very serious. Oh, excuse me. Serious He-Man. He's going into battle without his power sword. But yeah, I'll probably put this on the Battle Cat because I want all the battle armor ones. I think on the way my display is set up, I have every battle armor He-Man on Battle Cat, from vintage to origin to, like I said, I don't have a 2000X, and then the Masterverse. So will probably go on. I thought, didn't they already do a battle armor? I feel like they did that one. What was that was with his beard, right? New Eternia one. Let me go grab that one. I'll be all right. I'm back. I grabbed the other battle armor because they've already released a battle armor. This is technically the second battle armor He-Man that we have. And it was from, I believe, New Eternia He-Man, the New Eternia line, subline. And we get this other This other battle armor. See, I kept the 2 strikes on them. So they had 2 strikes. So here's the Revolution He-Man from the show. This is the subline of the new Eternity. He's got a beard. Looks. So, which one should I keep on Battle Cat? They're both battle armor. They'll have to battle it out. But yeah, slightly different. This one is a little more metallic silver paint on it. This is kind of more of a grayish kind of paint to it. But I like all the extra stuff. And he does. I forgot to put his shield on his arm. Need to do that. But he's got that extra. This one looks like he's actually been in battle for a while. You know, he's grizzled. He's a grizzled veteran of the wars. I don't know yet. We'll see. Maybe if I put all of that stuff on. Anyway, just switching all the stuff around. But yeah, that's what he looks. Those are the yeah. So I just want to grab this other one because I did remember they did make a second battle armor. This was the first battle armor, and then they made this other battle armor one. So now we have 2 battle armor, Masterverse figures. One from New Eternity and one from Revolution. I mean, all in all, it's a good figure. I like the metallic paint on it and stuff, and yeah, just a new variation, I guess, to that. I kind of feel like this should have came out first, and then they did the other battle armor He-Man. But it's cool, I guess. His arm does not want to move. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the figure. Battle Armor He-Man from the Revolution Masterverse series. And see you later. I would say ciao for now.